Now, I have been here at KTVU 4 years. Okay, multiply that times 10.
Yeah.
And that's how long you've been here. I'm not trying to make you feel old, but
you don't have to do that.
You got here before Ronald Reagan took office. And so you walked through the doors here at KTVU 40 years ago to the day.
On this day, the Pittsburgh Pirates, the We Are Family Pirates, were playing the Baltimore Orioles in the
It's amazing
World
you remember
Series.
that.
I was so nervous beyond, having grown up here in the Bay Area and knowing friends and family were watching. It was kind of like out-of-body experience, nervous.
But you have done this at such a high level for so long. I mean, as I toot your horn here. No, but with a twinkle in your eye, delivering the facts, giving your opinion, evolving with the times. And so a lot of people, wanted to, give shout outs to you and congratulate you here. Carmen Policy texted and said, make sure you tell Mark that I congratulate him.
Wow.
Lots of other people. And so we're going to take a look back a little bit, if you don't mind, at your career.
I have no control. That's nice of you.
And folks that want to wish you well.
I am surprised.
Not retiring, Mark Ibanez.
40 years. How's it going, everybody? I'm Mark Ibanez, along with the great Jerry Rice.
For 40 years, KTVU sports director Mark Ibanez has been a familiar face to Bay Area television viewers. He's covered 7 Super Bowls, 7 World Series, 5 NBA championships, and a Stanley Cup final. Mark's sports travels have taken him across this country.
From Miami, I'm Mark Ibanez for the 10 o'clock news. Is that good? All right, they ought to buy that, huh? All right. Hey.
Across the pond.
Well, that should give you a pretty good idea how the English feel individually about our NFL. But as far as on the whole, I don't know. Do you guys like this game or what?
And to Japan. And some things that have categories all their own.
I don't know anything about sport. I'm too much into myself.
Well, that should give you a pretty good idea why they call L.A. the land of the laid back.
Sports has evolved during Mark's 40 years here at KTVU, and so has his look.
Palm trees and ocean breezes.
As Mark celebrates his 40 years here at KTVU, some familiar Bay Area faces and some not so familiar wanted to extend their best wishes to the guy who so many times has said,
That's the sporting life for a Friday.
Hey, Mark, Larry Bear here. Congratulations. 40 years is amazing. It's been a wonderful journey with you, being with you all 40 years, it seems. Starting with Mike Ivey, Scott Clark, and Willie Mañez, all the way through Buster Posey, Madsen Bumgarner, and Tim Lincecum. We love you. It's been an incredible journey, and let's do it another 40 years. Congratulations, Mark.
Congratulations on 40 years. Love the job you do. The passion and enthusiasm that you bring every day is terrific. So keep that up for another 40 years. And on behalf of the Warriors, again, congratulations.
Hey, Mark, I'd love to congratulate you, but I got to go.
I have just enjoyed so much working with you. I can't imagine having someone else sit next to us on a nightly basis to do the sports. You are such a dear friend and such an amazing talent. Your knowledge, your stories, just what you bring to us every night, and you make the newscast fun for us.
I have so much fun working with Mark, but I wanted to tell you one quick story. I was an intern here in the early 80s, and Mark was the weekend anchor, the sports anchor. He was walking out of the building, and I ran up to him and I said, Mr. Ibanez, do you mind if I ask you a quick question? And he said, sure. And I asked him about how you get into the business. I don't remember what he said, but what I do remember is that he treated me like a person. He didn't treat me like a lowly little intern, and I always admired that.
Hey, Mark, the first time I ever saw you on television, you had that big hair and that big mustache, and I thought, who's this wild guy? But you still got it, and I hope you keep doing it as long as you want. Happy 40th, buddy.
Well, Mark, I've done the math. You and I are both the senior members of the Bay Area sports staff, just short of 80 years combined between the two of us. And I'm thinking, there's some guys that won't be real happy about this in our sports department, but let's team up for an even 100. What do you say?
Hey, Mark, congratulations. 40 years. That makes you an institution. You're going to go into the Book of World Records for the best sportscaster and the longest enduring sportscaster in the world. Congratulations, dude.
Hey, Mark.
Congratulations on 40 years at KTVU. Hi, Dad. Congratulations on 40 years of an incredible career at KTVU. It's a highlight of mine to be able to come into work and see you every day. We're all so lucky to work next to somebody with so much humor, humility, and knowledge for this industry. Congratulations. I'm so proud to be your daughter and to work alongside you.
Oh, okay, so here's to the institution that Dennis said you were. And look at this beautiful cake. Congratulations.
They did a nice job on that.
Oh my gosh. And daughter Rachel. Look at, there it is. It looks amazing. Mark, congratulations.
How great is it to work with your daughter?
It's mind-boggling. You know, she's in my ear telling me to be quiet. But it's great. It's a dream come true, and you guys have always been my second family, and it's unbelievable. I can't thank you enough.
The man who always has so many stories.
Are you getting emotional? I don't think I've ever seen you get emotional like that.
It's a long time. He always says, one thing about Mark is he always has like the best story to tell. Like I think I've known you for 22 years, and every day he has like a new story to tell.
And your memory of these stories, but to do it at this level, with this level of energy for so long, and to really mentor me when I came in here is great, and to be a friend. So I really appreciate that.
I've had a lot of help, and it's always cool to just walk in here every day and know you guys are here. Like I say, second family. First family too with her, and it's just been a lifesaver. It's a dream come true to get to cover. I always say, when people say, well, why didn't you go somewhere else? At some point I always say, I didn't get into this business to be on TV. I followed the Giants, 49ers, Raiders, all the teams as a kid, and I've never had to fake it. So my disappointment and excitement is
genuine.
Yeah. And tell the folks at home too how you got into this business with Willie Mays and going to the baseball game, and what kind of started you thinking about.
I don't know if we even have, but I'll just make it real quick. But I didn't.
No, go ahead.
I didn't grow up in a sports-oriented family really, and I won free tickets to a Giants game through my paper out in Santa Fe, the Independent Journal, and had no idea that it was just this mind-boggling experience to go to a game. And I was there for about 20 minutes, and I asked my buddy Dan, I go, who's that? And he goes, that's Willie Mays, you idiot. and I couldn't take my eyes off him, and I followed him, and it literally changed my life, day and night, and I was the nerd kid with the transistor radio in my ear, and it's life-changing.
Mark, when you think back 40 years, I know you saw the play.
I was just going to say that.
And you saw the Dwight Clark catch.
Yeah.
Which one was better?
Oh, I think, hard to put them in categories, but I think just being there for the Dwight Clark, I was in the end zone, where he caught the ball.
You were right there?
And, maybe 10, 15 yards away. And then to see that iconic moment and then become friends with Dwight Clark later in life and work with him. And it just always, people say, who's the best guy you ever met as an athlete? And it was Dwight Clark up here. And those moments stick with you forever.
You've done so much and covered so many different things. What is one thing you haven't done that you still want to do?
I've never covered an Olympics, and I hear Fox has never gotten to go to the Olympics.
There you go.
Good question. Okay. Thank you to all of you. Really.
Well, Mark, 40 years. Congratulations from all of us here. And what a remarkable career.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm not retiring.
Yeah.
Make that clear.
8 days a week. Love you every day, girl.
We now join the following program already